Alright everybody, welcome back to the Crash N.Sane Trilogy. I'm Matt.
I'm Johnny.
I'm Elliot.
Now Johnny had his fun in the sun in Crash Bandicoot. Now I gotta go play in the snow with Crash Bandicoot 2. Cortex Strikes Back.
Sorry, gotta start over. Gotta overwrite the save. I don't really care because this is a separate file anyway.
Right.
I was Activision. I got a review code along with Cat Icarus. Is how we did that collab video together. But unfortunately, it was a UK region-specific code, so I had to make a European account to even download it. So unfortunately, all the trophies and stuff that I got didn't go to my first name. But I was gonna get a physical copy of N.Sane Trilogy anyway.
You know, in HD, he kind of reminds me of fucking Tim Curry.
Tim Curry, really.
Tim Curry / Johnny Depp hybrid.
I just want to make sure we're recording, right?
Yeah, we are recording.
Okay.
Crystals, of course. No.
I kind of liked it a little bit, the original a little bit more, because you saw the grimace come in right when the match was going down, like,
Yeah, cause it's like if you knew it was gonna happen.
Dude.
So I mean, if you never tuned in for the original Let's Play, you've never seen Crash 2 in action, it picks up immediately right after Crash 1.
Yeah.
By the by, did anybody ever look at Engine and think of that dude from the Mad Comics? Arthur?
You mean like the poster
Yeah.
boy? Yeah. Yeah, if you did take his face and put a missile on it, it is kind of a dead ringer.
I just noticed that Cortex has 4 fingers.
But traditional character.
He probably
of
actually
course.
no. He originally had 5 and he blew one off.
He has a big
And then
ass
for
head with a
symmetry, he
small-
blew the other one off on the other hand.
Crash.
What?
The battery is fried. Make yourself useful, big brother, and bring an extra battery for me.
You know,
How come
what's,
you get voice acting?
no, you know what's funny though? The voice actress for Coco is actually the same voice actress for Jimmy Neutron.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey Johnny,
Yeah.
Fuck you,
Fuck
John.
you. So you had to do a slide spin jump.
fuck yeah.
No.
By the by, as Johnny,
do it.
yeah, I actually can't. So but in all honesty though, what Johnny was bringing up to at the near end of the Crash 1 playthrough about the pill hitboxes now with the jumps. If there's one of us that's been fucking over the most, it's me. I have died a lot in this remake by sheer fucking accident.
Well, it's just because either you don't make the jump because of depth perception, or you just nudge the platform and it doesn't count because again.
And that's where I've been dying.
Yeah,
Doubly so with nitro jumps. That's been hell.
But the game takes immediately place after the first one. Crash just suddenly finds himself warped into his room.
Well, actually, I would. No, I can't really make that argument. I was gonna say maybe it takes place a few months after, because considering the game's got a heavy winter theme around.
Well, no. It's a year later because they say
It said a year.
Yeah, it faded to black, and then it said 1 year later.
Ah,
I thought I was gonna say I just saw you yesterday.
Yeah.
And here I am again.
Through each door lies a well.
He doesn't sleep much.
None of the scientists do.
honestly, the way I look at this story nowadays a bit more is that, if anything, Crash seems to know that Crash may know somewhat that Cortex is trying to flame, but at the same time, I got no way
Well,
out.
the problem is that they blow their load too early. Because
We all have that problem.
Yeah. None of it is surprising story-wise. First off, the subtitle of the game is called Cortex Strikes Back, so you know he wants vengeance from what happened last time. But they spent a good half of the game playing up that he means well.
Yeah.
When the fact of the matter is, we already know he is evil because the game does not make any effort to hide that.
It's just
fact.
that Crash doesn't know.
So when all the stuff, when Coco is interrupting the broadcast saying that beware of like Cortex stuff, it comes off as redundant, and it doesn't leave you in suspense. Because if say the game didn't start with Cortex falling down and finding the crystals, and then telling us that he plans on recruiting an enemy to help his ultimate means,
Right.
then it would add a degree of suspense if say. You're doing what Cortex wants you to do because for all you know he could have reformed, and then Brio suddenly shows up telling you, no, don't do that, get the gems instead. And now there's like a struggle wondering, well, who do I trust? Do I trust Cortex or Brio?
Right.
But the game clearly tells you that no, Cortex has nefarious means, and it's like, oh well, that just shoots the suspense in the foot.
And it makes you look like an idiot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Crash is an idiot to be fair, but it's like.
Yeah, guess which gem I'm going for first.
Yeah.
Anyway. One thing I was going to bring attention to, but Johnny ran into a really great monologue, though, was the game now hints to you about some of the boxes that have the more obscure methods to them, which I'm kind of grateful for, especially for new players.
And it turns out there is a hint for the blue gem in the original game, where if you go and complete the stage, you get the crystal and all that, and you get the box gem for it. If you go back to the stage again, wondering how you get the blue gem, at the end of the stage, it will show you a box counter.
Right.
But it'll say 0 out of the required boxes you need, hinting that don't get any boxes in the stage. But that's like the only hint you get for it, and that's on your third play. That could be on your second to third playthrough of the stage.
Right. One thing they changed about with the pits, you can now swat these things as soon as they pop their heads out.
Yeah.
But you can't easily reach on the ledges anymore.
No, but you can skip over them with the slide spin jump.
Which I am not able to do.
Or at least until you get the crash dash boots anyway.
Wait, go back.
I kill myself?
You want to kill
Yeah,
yourself?
so that you could get the.
I'd rather keep the Yaku. As I said before,
Well, Matt wants to play it safe. I want to play it safe.
yeah, not for nothing. As I told you guys before, if there's been one of us where that whole pill foot hitbox thing has been fucking us over with, it's me.
Particularly in the ruin levels, right? Was it?
Not the ruin levels. If anything, it was the
The ruin levels.
No, for anything, if it's the fucking jet ski levels have been fucking me. Jet ski and the snow levels.
Okay, I think I see what you're getting at. The crash dance. They changed it up there. That little maneuver right there is new to the dance, which is really hard to do in real life, by the way.
Oh, absolutely.
It's also murder on your souls.
Well done, Crash. I knew
By the
I
way,
could
finish the
rely
stage without getting a crystal, and you get a unique dialogue for Cortex, like scolding
Yeah.
Crash. It's like, no.
I got that by sheer accident. It was level 2. I forgot. I was looking at. I didn't realize I didn't pick up the goddamn crystal. I was like, oops.
The crystals are the only means of containing it. The fate of the world is at stake. It is imperative, therefore, that you bring them to me.
Okay.
Are you there, Crash? Crash?
There's a detail though that I missed from the original, the static projection.
Yeah.
Because it gave the illusion that the projections were on like their last life.
Yeah.
The projections need batteries too.
By the by, since now you could save at the touch of a fingertip,
Yeah.
there's no longer the save portal there.
No,
Yep.
it's just here. I believe it leads to the boss fight though.
It does.
Yeah.
After you unlock it.
It does, and they probably incorporated that because a lot of players never knew, and to be fair, it was not really explained well in the game, that if you held triangle and going up and down between the floors, you could replay the boss battle.
Yeah, but that was about as obscure as like continuously mashing L and R in Super Mario World over a destroyed castle so you could replay the level. The game doesn't tell you about that. I don't even know if the manual tells you about that.
Nope. So now we gotta get the box gem.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, pretty standard affair. It's the first level. I love Turtle Woods. I love this game entirely. This game is so much better than the first game.
Oh yeah.
Oh, all of them were.
Well, because at the end of the day, the N.Sane Trilogy edition for Crash 1 is ultimately how you play Crash 1. But at the end of the day, it's also, in its base, Crash 1. So, with all of its trappings. So, I mean, I'll tell people to play the game. I'll play the N.Sane Trilogy edition. No matter what, but at the same time, it's also still Crash 1. Crash 2 and 3, on the other hand, get it a little better in that regard because it's pretty much the same Crash 2 and 3, only now it looks a hell of a lot better. And it's just, to me, the preferred way to play them. For the most part, as we'll get into in later stages for this and Crash 3.
Like I said before, one of the few things that always makes me utterly nervous is now platform boxing, or rather, I should say, chain jumping, I should say. This is one of them. See what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you mean. Well, you can make that with the slide jump.
I could not before.
You can now.
Yeah, if you slide jump from that platform,
Just from that one, yeah.
Yeah, you can.
I'm overthinking.
And you can slide jump from there. Yeah,
This
you
is
can.
what happens when you think.
Matt, stop thinking.
Understood.
Breathe, Matt, breathe.
I said stop thinking, not stop breathing. You need to think to breathe, son. What the hell's wrong with you? Nanomachines. Matt, think. Yes, sir.
Oh, Jesus.
No, he's only trying.
For a second there, I thought you were going to bounce on the box and hit the bonus thing without spinning on the nitro thing. Yeah, so mechanics, the new thing that in Crash 2 introduced, again,
Nitros.
We're not going to assume you just watched the SGB playthrough, or maybe we can go over mechanics again. But this game introduces green exclamation boxes, which when you spin on, destroy all the nitro boxes in the stage.
Right. Nitros you can't touch at all.
No.
They're TNTs without the counter,
Yeah.
as I demonstrated earlier, like a chutzpah.
TNTs without the counter and explode on touch.
Or you know, maybe you made their eggs a little runny.
Maybe. Oh, okay. You're talking about them jank hitboxes at points.
Right. As I said before, that shit fucks me up
Sometimes you could work that to your benefit. I bring up Coco and Crash 3.
Coco.
You can just get the tail end of the jet ski to hit a nitro box,
Yeah.
and he won't die.
I saw it.
And you can get 2
I
seconds
saw
on
that.
the relic run.
How the hell that happen?
Like I said,
Hitboxes, son. How do they work?
Did you just call me son?
No.
you called your son.
I called you son as an S-U-N. It's no less
Salute the sun.
confusing.
Praise the sun.
Why do you guys want us to do Dark Souls? Why?
Why'd you keep bringing it up?
You want to do Dark
It's
Souls.
almost like you want to do Dark Souls. Yeah.
No, I haven't even played the first one as much.
Ooh.
This turtle here's another fucking victim
Yeah.
of the whole hitbox thing. I swear to Christ, I've jumped on the top of it and I lost a dude or I lost my life.
Yeah. By the end of these last 2 playthroughs, folks, we might as well just call it Hitbox's N.Sane Trilogy Edition with how many times we'll bring it up, but it just holds true. Keep in mind, we grew up with the original trilogy.
So it's like a whole new physics game
There
for
are
us.
a lot of things that we can point out being different because we know what to expect and what not to expect.
We know better.
We're better than you.
Where's your 100,000 subs? And then Cutter Chris is like, where's yours?
Caddy's at 500,000, I think.
Which was fucking funny, too, because we actually met him at too many games. I had no idea who the fuck he was. He just actually greeted himself to me at the hotel. He's like, hi, I'm Kenny. I'm like,
He
who?
kept following us. He wanted to keep on the camera.
Including the bedroom.
In the bathroom and all that.
I was trying to brush my teeth.
And he came out of the faucet.
He brought us breakfast.
He earned my subscription that day. I don't know how the fuck he did that. That was impressive.
And Turtle Woods is completely finished.
See ya.
They just throw it up.
Yeah, he throws it up, pulls it out of his ear, and pulls it out of his ass.
I like the ass one.
I like it too, especially
with
if
the crystal.
Especially if it's a
Oh.
crystal. Yeah, here you go, Cortex.
So, you are helping
You're human again?
gather crystals.
I wish the hologram projected a can of soup he opens with his teeth. Or with his tooth. Excuse me.
Well, Crash, know this. As long as you are allied with Cortex, you are my
It's like Simon Gruber there from fucking Die Hard 3.
Well, the voice of Brio in this and of the trilogy is Maurice LaMarche, who is the voice of Brain and Pinky and the Brain.
Wow.
You know, pretty much the closest thing you're ever going to get to Orson Welles in today's day and age. But he does a great job. I love the guy's voice.
Focus a laser. Ah, yes, a laser beam that will destroy Cortex and the space station he has created. Until then, I must use my forces to stop you.
And Crash is like, wait, hold on. You want me to get the gems, but you're going to kill me in the process? Does anybody here make any sense?
Nothing makes sense.
What's happening?
What do you want to do next? I mean, you got the choice.
Yeah, I do. That's the other thing, too. In Crash 2, you get access to all 5 levels of the hub world, and you can't progress to all 5, or you get the crystal in all 5. So, let's just go and play in the pits.
Is it the kind of pit?
I really like
is
the
it-
aesthetics
is it-
of Turtle Woods.
is
I want
it-
Turtle Woods again.
Is it the mosh pit? That's fun.
Oh, the mosh pits are a blast. But no, we can't get your eye knocked out of it.
Damn it.
All right, let's see what we got going on here.
Oh,
By
it's
the by,
sunny.
sunset or sunrise? It looks to me more like
I think
sunrise.
set.
Like a sunset. Either way, it's beautiful.
It is. That's one of the few things about Crash 2 Remastered I love over the original Vanilla 2. Because now they have the, because this is made with the better budget in mind, or rather more budget in mind, especially with the high
Also,
def.
just increasing technology. So.
Right, they're able to add a lot of special touches to certain levels. Like some other levels we'll see later in the game that never had like a sunset hue or a sunrise hue, add like a time of frame to how the level goes on, and it's really beautiful feeling.
Yeah, it's just overall a beautiful picture from beginning to end. And also it adds weather effects. Like one of the things about Turtle Woods that Turtle Woods always had rain in the PS1 game, but I don't think it had the same sort of cloudy atmosphere, which is really nice. Yeah, so you want to go left or right first?
No, he's going left.
This is our first fork in the road, and it's not the last time we'll see this shit.
Yeah, this is the one thing about Crash 2 that irks my tits.
Yeah, it's the worst in Crash 2.
There's 2 paths.
Yeah, the 2 paths that you have to go through.
And you have to go through both of them.
Backtrack.
Yeah, because you're going against the camera. They didn't fix that for the remake. And
I guess they
it's-
figured that's a part of the challenge.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Fuck!
They want to be as faithful as the original game as possible, and I can commend that. But at the same time, nobody fucking like going against the camera in the original game.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, that's me being a yutz. I'm not reacting fast enough.
I thought
to
his
birds.
name was Matt.
Chin checked him.
Shin check.
Sweet chin music.
Sweet shin music.
Jesus.
Now this is when it starts. And if you think it's bad now, wait till we get to the later levels. Behaving.
Behaving.
Digging it.
Is
I think
the
it's honestly
actual word.
worse than behaving
Well,
it
that's because he has the death route that you have to go through.
backwards.
Yes. And Crash 3 doesn't get any better actually because it gets feature frenzy.
Fuck.
That's fine. It's expected.
not fine.
It's expected at this point. And unlike Crash 1, there has no color gen levels that you don't need to die for. So it's like, thank God. Why is this game so much better? Why didn't I get this game? No, I'm actually getting it for Brain Scratch, so I'm not gonna bitch too much about that. Now these guys always had a robotic
Yes.
attachment to it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not in the original game. In the original game, they were just vultures. You just punch
No,
down.
no, they
No,
had
had
it.
him there too.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yes, they
In the
did.
original game?
Yes, they did.
No. Crash 1.
No, they had it in Crash 2 too.
No, Crash 1.
Oh, in Crash 1.
Yeah, like slippery climb and all that sort of.
No, they were just regular-
They were
Those regular
organic.
vultures that you just like, fuck those vultures.
They were organic.
Fuck Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton. Like I said. Oh, they also had like an echo effect when we were walking in hallways. Listen.
Yeah, it's really nice. Nice little ambience there. But yeah, I mean, Mark and I, we played the hell out of this game. First time it came out in 1997. We got it for Christmas that year. And like, I didn't play anything else besides. Oh no, that was also the
Liar,
same.
you have Final Fantasy VII.
I had Final Fantasy 7.
You got something for Christmas in 1997?
Yes.
What was I?
Interesting.
They told me they were broke that year.
We got this and Final Fantasy 7 the same Christmas, and I was like, oh my god. Shit. My entire winter vacation was completely set.
There was no.
Well, at least there's a checkpoint, so
That's
I
right,
can die
Christmas
now.
vacation. What was I saying?
Back then we celebrated Jesus.
But he didn't celebrate us.
He's not celebrating us for a while.
About embarrassing him or something like that.
Yeah, I'm very methodical with this shit here.
Well, it's like you're going against the camera and you can't see anything.
Right. I swear the B level. Oh!
Jesus.
There goes another one. Take that one.
Now I'm feeling brave.
Okay. I believe we're at the end. Okay.
Alright.
Now Mac can backtrack. Well,
Yep.
I mean,
Forward
go
track.
forward track. Or as other people call it, completing the level.
Oh, or as they like to say in America, not wasting my time.
Ugh. Again, this is just the start of it, but it hits you as soon as the first fucking tier. In fact, now that I think about it, does every tier have something like that? I don't think tier 2 does it?
Tier 2 has the eel deal.
That's not
Or
as
no,
bad.
that's sewer or later.
Sooner or later with the green gem. I don't think that's as bad, though. Because
No,
it's nowhere
'cause-
near as long.
Sweet.
Fucking penis.
And now we actually do what the now we actually do, you know, the fucking levels.
Level proper.
Right. And what it's named after. The pits. Beforehand, bonus stage. Bonus stage.
I'm tempted to add like a little blood splatter on that one. It came on that fucking
He's
hard.
missing a
You
tooth.
died.
Yeah, he's missing teeth. Oh, fucking whoa. Hey, I like that crawling animation. It's like one of the only 2 times you use the entire thing. This one, you got to be careful. You can't break the
Right.
boxes immediately. Because you got to bounce on an exclamation box to even get the other boxes to appear, which is all the way over here.
Yeah, this
Now
is
you
when
got to backtrack.
this is when the Crash games started becoming a little more, I don't want to say
Stupid.
puzzle.
Punishing for not thinking 2 steps ahead.
Right.
Who crawls like that?
Crash.
Crash. Aren't you paying yeah, man, aren't you paying attention?
Nice.
Yeah, no, it sounded like I was about to shit my pants too.
And there you go. Also in Crash Bandicoot 2, as
Get a whole shitload of them, they automatically jump right up to the completed amount.
There's that too, but the box tally now also tells you the total amount of boxes on the triangle.
Right.
In Crash 2, it told you how many you broke,
Not how many was total.
but it didn't tell you how many was total in the stage. They wouldn't do that until Crash 3.
How dare they?
Dumbasses.
Yeah, fucking, I don't want to play this game anymore.
Dude,
Case Quoterat Demonstrandum.
Matt already did the bonus terms.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's
good.
like burned out.
Why don't you just hit the triangle button just to reassure the audience? Yeah, there you go. You know, for like the 3 people that maybe not play Crash Bandicoot watching this channel.
And they don't believe me.
Yeah. That guy's full of shit. Well, the turtles you can spin or slide. Well, the one with the buzzsaws anyway.
Yeah, I always slide into them because I've had some whack-ass hitboxes from actually vanilla Crash 2 with that. So it's like, I'm just going to slide into you and be safe. Sweet.
Delicious.
I just never knew you could spin on those.
Okay, and with that, the pits are done.
The pits are the shits. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today's episode.
Unfortunately, just mention the word shits make my bowels and juggle all over the place. And now I gotta go to the bathroom.
Shits is the key word.
So while I go take a day-long shit, we'll see you guys for part 2 of Crash Bandicoot 2, the N.Sane Trilogy edition for SGB.
Day-long shit, what am I, Elliot?
No, that's 18 hours. Come on, stop being so exaggerate.